You know, I spoke to, in the last week, I spoke to both Marcus Philly and Ryan Fischer. Are you guys familiar with both of those guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever met Ryan Fischer. I've talked to Marcus a little bit, like when he was at the games in the warm-up area. Super nice dude.
Marcus is a great dude. Great dude.
Sorry, Josh, were you Googling their names to see if you could recognize them? You seem a little distracted in today's episode.
No. Marcus, I know Marcus Philly.
Maybe you should switch lights. See how Matt's really dim? It would be nice if Matt had your light and you had Matt's light based on your contributions to the show today.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, pal. All right.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, you know, I just been blown away at how successful both of them are. Not because of who they are, but just like as I dug into them, they're both fucking killing it in the fitness space.
Yeah, Marcus.
I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, Marcus with his what is it, like athletic bodybuilding shit?
I think functional bodybuilding.
Functional bodybuilding, that's what it is. Yeah, dude, he's crushing it, man. But Marcus is a great guy too, right? He's a great dude. You know, I don't know much about Ryan Fischer. I know his backstory with CrossFit, and I was there for a little bit of it, and his who he put off towards me, whatever. He was never like an asshole to me, but he, you know, didn't seem like whatever. But yeah, but
I mean, everyone knows Fischer for one thing. Like,
yeah,
if
exactly.
You
Right.
don't know him as a person, he got that one thing, and like, for how long was that his rep? Everyone created a narrative based off that one interaction, and then he was just fucked.
Yeah.
He was a straight shooter.
Some of the shit he put
and he
out.
was so easy to interview. Sorry, go ahead, Josh. Sorry.
Well, I was just saying, some of the shit that Fischer puts out, I've seen, you know, like here and there tidbits of it. Kind of comes off a little like, look at me, I'm awesome kind of thing, where you're like, do you have to say you're cool if you're really cool? Do you have to say that you're cool? I don't know, but it is what it is.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen much of what I've seen a couple things he puts out that are kind of funny, but other than that, I don't think I've ever met him. I don't think I've ever crossed paths with him.
His body of work is pretty freaking crazy. He has like 24 ebooks. He has a beautiful website. I just had no idea how much he was doing and how successful he was and how many people were following him and enjoying his content and growing and learning from his content, that it just surprised me that, like, until I dug in, I had no idea. And same with Marcus Philly. Like, I followed him for a while. I had no idea, like, he had 755,000 followers. Like, and his shit's just exploding all over, and his business is just exploding. Mm-hmm. And he just keeps kind of like retuning his shit. He's not stuck, you know, like, you could argue that CrossFit's stuck in just defending its way, but his shit's like constantly evolving and tweaking, and maybe a lot of that's also because he's free from the competition. One of the questions Brian asked him today, it was pretty funny. He goes, so do you think you could get back in and get any of your scores that you had from back in the day? Marcus is like, and I thought for sure he's going to say yes. He's like, no way. But he's also 37 years old.
Yeah. I remember when I met him. I think it must have been the 2016 games, because it was 2016 or 15, but it was like out in California. And I remember finding out how old he was, and you know, it wasn't like he was like 45 and I thought he was 20. But I remember like, oh wow, okay, you're probably about 5 years older than I thought. But like, I mean, he takes great care of himself. He looks phenomenal. So I mean, obviously something he's doing is working.
Matt, are you on his program right now? You say you want to look fit. You want to look fit.
His body's crazy.
Dude, right?
His body's crazy.
Goals. Matt has a picture of him up in his room.
Yeah. No, I'm just working the lighting better, you know?
It's by turning the lights off. He's got the really... Damn, brother, good. I turned the lights off.
I'm trying to get back on my diet. I've had a rough couple days, but now that I'm home for a little bit, it's good. Getting back on that chicken and broccoli, you know?